we're gonna take a few shots of Nog because not only is it New Year's Eve and there's a lot to drink too. So tonight it's Nog out of a martini glass. Are we getting it? Woo! You guys think that's enough? To fill this motherfucker up. It's the New Year. We what? Did we make it through another fucking year? Yes, we did. What? There's so much to chat about, but mm, let that sink in. Okay, so I just kind of wanted to brainstorm a few ideas. If you want the nog, you have to come up and get it. Um, mm, that is really good. Here we go. Mm. So I saw some. Here's one thing that's really interesting about the way the algorithm works. Whoever you follow, whoever you've been following, you're probably going to see like more content that's like similar to that. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I think that's fine. But but I think that like I want you guys to see things from my perspective and not just from the algorithm's perspective because I feel like my lane is kind of particular and I think I'm getting better at telling short form informed stories, which is one thing that I'm trying to work on. Um, but I found some, like I said, there's a lot of good training data out there now, and we can use multiple examples, and we have many examples across racial groups. So I can use like examples of black girls, Asian girls, white girls who are spanning social classes. One thing I did want to kind of bring up, and I want to kind of start, we're probably going to start the conversation here in the beginning of next year. So one thing I noticed last year is that like Haley Bieber, who's really popular in like white society, right? So obviously she's like Justin Bieber's wife, so that gives her even more status. Now we've got like Taylor Swift with Travis Kelsey, just like a couple who's like very powerful. Mm. But we've also got like Kelsey Ballerini. Now, I saw Kelsey Ballerini has a project. It's called "Rolling Up the Welcome Mat." I thought it was really great. But some people, like especially out here in Nashville, they like really like Kelsey Ballerini and like what she stands for, and maybe her message resonates with a lot of girls. And I don't really see any representation in terms of like black girls who first of all like understand the story, could interpret the story and then have like a point of view about the story. Mm. So we have to start to level set. Like Haley Bieber is doing things that like wealthy, famous wives do. Uh, Jasmine Tukes is an example of a black wife, right, who's doing those sort of things. Um, but we also have examples now of like single women doing those things, like Lori Harvey, for instance. Lori Harvey right now is in Dubai, I guess, for the new year. I don't know what's happening. Who knows, like, who she's there with or what. I don't know what the event is. I don't know. But she's definitely there. She's definitely doing some shit that, like, we don't know about yet unless she posts about it or someone else writes about it. But I also thought this was interesting. So Thuggin and Quincy released something where I guess he's, like, waiting on her. So he's like a waiter, and like she is a servant, and she's like, "What do you want to eat?" And he's like, "Pasta." Um, I like it. I think they're cute together, but I don't know. They're just not a power couple because neither of them has any power. Power couple would just require the. It's like Simone Biles and her husband. Like none of us know who this guy is. No matter what he does, like we're never gonna like know who he is because we don't care. And then he started off on just an awful footing. Hold on, I have some food coming. Yeah, none of us like care who he is. So that's a thing. Hold on. My food's here. We're gonna have to talk about this in a minute.